Dear students, in this video I am going to explain about soil classification. Soil may be classified as the classification according to age of formation, classification according to geological process of formation, classification according to the salt content, classification according to regional basis, and classification according to the particle size. The particle size like coarse sandy soil, fine sandy soil, silty soils, and clay soils. The classification according to age of formation is youthful, second is mature, and the senile. The geological process of formation is residual soil, alluvial soil, aeolian soil, colluvial soil, glacier soil, volcanic ash, soils of aggradation, soils of degradation, clay, and pan. So these are some classifications. As per the uh, details, the Indian soils are classified into alluvial soils, black soils, red soils, laterite soils, forest and hill soils, terracite soils, desert soils, and saline and alkali soils. Dear students, you can see the alluvial soil picture on the screen. These are the transported soils carried away and deposited by the tributaries of the Ganga and Brahmaputra system of rivers. These soils vary in character according to the nature of soils that occur in the region of their transportation. Generally, they are deep soils. The Indo-Gangetic alluvial is the most productive soil and the largest of all soil groups in India and occupies thickly populated areas of the country. It covers Assam, West Bengal, Bihar, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Orissa, Punjab, Haryana, and Uttar Pradesh. Suitable crops in alluvial soils are wheat, maize, gram, rice, oilseeds, sugarcane, and spiked millet, pulses, jute, tobacco, etc. The next is the black cotton soil. You can see the black cotton type soil on the screen. These are clay soils. Most of the black cotton soils are having clay, varying from clay to loam with clay content 40 to 50%. These are formed by decomposition of rocks by long continued weathering. Their thickness vary from 1 to 4 meter or more. These soils vary in color from dark gray, black or blue-black. Black soils are fine-grained, containing high proportions of carbonates of calcium and magnesium. They possess a high water holding capacity but suffer from poor drainage and consequent waterlogging. They develop cracks on account of drying by heat on or sun. They are expansive soils. Black soils are found in Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, western parts of Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, and Karnataka. The principal crops grown in such soils are cotton, sugarcane, groundnut, great millet, spiked millet, wheat, maize, tobacco, etc. The next one is red soils. You can see the soil, red soil on the screen. These soils are red in color due to the presence of iron oxide. The color varies from red to black with the intermediate shade of dark brown. These are formed due to decomposition of granites and gneisses and rocks rich in iron and manganese bearing minerals. Red soils are mostly sandy loam or sandy clay in texture. They are deficient in nitrogen, phosphorus, lime, and organic matter. Red soils are found in Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Orissa, and Andhra Pradesh. The principal crops are rice, maize, groundnut, tobacco, pulses, millets, barley, oats, etc. The next one is laterite soils. These are formed as a result of decay of many types of rocks. They are red in color. They are deficient in nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and lime. These soils are developed on the summits of hills of Karnataka, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Orissa, and Andhra Pradesh. They are poor in crops production. The principal crops are barley, rice, great millets, coffee, tea, potato, fruits, etc. Next is forest and hill soils. You can see the forestry area. These soils, typical of forests and nutrients, uh, these are in mountains, also occur along the slopes or in depressions and valleys in forested areas. They are very shallow, steep, and stony. They show high content of organic matter. You can see on the bottom side of the photos the organic matter which is present in the soil. Soil contains organic matter and nitrogen and are developed in Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, and Tamil Nadu. Terai soils. You can see on the screen. These soils are deposited as a result of their movement through water erosion of the Himalayan ranges. They lie at foot of the Himalayan range. These soils are developed all along the foothills in northern parts of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and West Bengal. They are deep and moderately fertile soils but become highly productive with the provision of drainage. Desert soils. Usually, the desert soil is of sandy. These are sandy soils occurring in low rainfall areas of Gujarat, Rajasthan, and parts of Punjab. These are abundant in soluble salts but low in organic matter. They are productive when irrigated. The principal the principal crops are barley, coconut, millets, oilseeds, etc. Next is saline and alkali soils. These are the soils which have appreciate concentration of soluble salts and exchangeable sodium content. By looking itself, you can identify that these are the soluble salts you can find out. So these salts usually appear in the form of white efflorescent crust on the surface of the soil. These soils are formed due to inadequate drainage of the irrigated lands, and hence these are found among the groups of alluvial black and red soils. These soils are not suitable for cultivation unless these are reclaimed by adopting suitable methods. So these are the types of soils under the Indian soils. So in the next video we can see the functions of irrigation soils, maintaining soil fertility. Maintaining soil fertility is very important. Thank you.